And it is I, your favorite Wait, shit, I started too early, didn't I? Hello everybody, it's me, Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber android, back again with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're gonna start that last trial over again because of that last power image problem thing. Hey everybody! And my phone is still on as always, basically tradition at this point. Anyway... Yep, at the trial, I'm gonna speed through all this because we saw quite a bit last time, and there was the whole problem where the thing disappeared. I should move myself, da-da-da-da. Okay. How do I don't want to skip. Oh, I can hold the B button. Aha. Hey, Toxic Gold Skull. Hey, Sarah Wiggins. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Dick Gumshoe, the man. His salary's fucking dead. Ah, okay. As I recall... Yeah. We were here. Oh, I'm just up playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Thanks for asking, Toxic Gold Skull. What are you doing? What are you up to? Alright, let me move my mic a little closer. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh, okay. Yep. Rushed onto the scene. Two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya immediately arrested Maya. Witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya at the moment of the murder. I'm going to press him on the witness account. Yeah. Hard evidence. Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. You said it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Oh, Toxic Gold Skull sleeping. Oh well. His loss. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body.
On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger. Before she died, the killer wrote the victim wrote the killer's name.
Not necessarily.
Detective Gumshoe.
Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure, happens all the time in books and movies.
Let me turn my gain down a little bit. There we go. This isn't a movie, detective. Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard of many cases. No.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you've got a point, pal.
Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well.
That's right, what he said.
That's his whole testimony? Of how goofy... Gumshoe is fantastic. Gumshoe is honestly my favorite character in the entire series. He's amazing. I love Gumshoe. We all simp for Gumshoe on Arrowhead's channel. Arrowhead being me, so that's how I know. Alright, and... Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood.
Hold on, let's see. What can I do with this? Blood is the victim's. Okay. Wait, hold on. What else can I present? Oh, instantaneous. Okay. Alright, I gotcha. Hold it! Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only one... blah, 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 blah. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. No butting your way out of this one, detective. Oh, we got him on the ropes. I do feel bad for Gumshoe, though. He really gets the short end of the stick there from Hedgeworth. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Yeah, I do. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? Oh, is he gonna do the meme? Is he gonna do the thing? Is it gonna happen, boys? The updated autopsy report! Yeah, boy! When the... It was the day after, I think. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy report was performed yesterday. What the hell was that? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Mm-hmm. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? The fact that I have to pick one of these. Aw. Well, I don't want to diss him. You know, Gumshoe, because Gumshoe did nothing wrong. Usually. I don't want to say that I'm a sham. You know what, Edgeworth? You're a sham. Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to... blah, 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 blah. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. A record, some might say. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. The updated autopsy report! I will commit money. Thank you for the advice, Peach. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Only gotta check my audio really quick. Oh yeah, audio's fine. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call in its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. You committed murder yesterday. Well, odd of you to, confess to it in this chat, but, good for you. Anyway, exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Yeah. Quite not good indeed. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Except Edgeworth. I know Edgeworth is only into the law. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was, in my hotel room. Tee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Lafay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Mr. Big Boy, please help her with that.
It was 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
Really, Your Honor? I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see the need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? I am doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know.
I already did that, I don't need to do that again. Let's see. Nope, nothing yet. Being attacked. A mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Dodge to one side. Is that concurrent with this? Not necessarily. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna say dodge to the left or right. She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony. Maybe this? How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small.
You wanna go to sleep but you can't because you'll miss this? Well, thanks, dude, but you know what? Your health is more important. You know? If it gets to a point where you gotta choose sleep or this, you ought to choose sleep. Because that's what's important.
Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. I question your testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rawr!
What? What sound effect is that supposed to be? Like a cat?
Rawr.
I'm turning back into a cat boy, oh god.
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. Promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
The hippie clothes? Yeah, that was furriness you heard, Peach. I'm sorry about that. I'll be better from now on. Woof.
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Teehee?
I already know what the problem is with this one. I see. I only wish you would have been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Yeah, I already know what your problem is. Why do you know it's a clock? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No. I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Wait, what? Let's try this. Miss May. What you said just now is quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
Admittedly, maybe. But not right now. You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. Oh yeah, next time you'll breathe the flamethrower. Yeah, I don't blame you. Anyway, and he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection! You know, I gotta wonder, who is the guy who did the original objection? There has to be some voice actor out there who was the original guy, right? And that guy's iconic, and they just, maybe they don't even know it. Who knows? But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Oh, that was close. If he'd stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
From across the street? So you've been to the So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room, hee hee.
The law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. You could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Your Honor, members of the court. Yep, Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. Yeah. No, the clock was taken to France, but this is the other one, I think. The other one that was, like, not taken to France. How could you possibly... Just take a look. Right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock, it's missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have run. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Emphasis on fat. I sense that she's, very concerned about her weight or something. I don't know. Fat? Hey, Jimmy up, don't worry about it. You're here now. That's all that matters. Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. You knew the clock was empty? Somehow. You knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? I know when the clockwork was removed. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. Oh yeah, the Jumiap infection. That was a really weird stream that one time.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Oh, impossible, of course. Also, I like how everyone in the Ace Attorney fandom kind of unanimously agreed that Edgeworth talks with an English accent. It's just kind of like one of those things. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork that removed blah 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 blah. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Yeah. Alright, now I'm a little loud. Is that good? Alright, you're a really nice person. Thank you, Toxic Gold Skull. It's nice to know that you enjoy my content. You know, as long as you really enjoy what I do, I think it's worth something. I'm glad you're having a good time. Anyway, let's send this girl to jail for perjury of the court! Yeah, boy! The law! Yeah, it's this one. Take that! Take a look at this.
It's a very cute cell phone.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order, order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Oh yeah, now you know how it feels, Edgeworth. How does it feel to have an updated cell phone report, bitch? Ba-da-da! Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
Yeah, sending her to jail for committing furry noises. A crime punishable by death. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for that big fella. Oh, I already feel bad for him. Gumshoe deserves the world. Let's hear the conversation. Yeah, I've already done this before, so I'm just gonna play through it. Thinker, if you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Yep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes, I do, because it was made by a butt. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
I am a fucking genius. Take that! It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. But what? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuses not on sale today? There it fucking is, the fucking lines. Also, we have like 10 people watching this, that's nuts. For me. Let's go!
Oh.
Is what I imagine the sound was. Oh, she is pissed.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
I don't think they have the death penalty in Japan, so that's gonna be a hard one. But, you know, you could try.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, that's it. They have suicide death penalty in Japan. Like maybe in samurai times, I don't think they still have that. I guess they might. I don't know. I don't live in Japan. Okay, this is it. Yep. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then.
Have a look at this illegally obtained evidence.
Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. No witness session of her remains. Huh.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May? You were tapping the victim Miss Maya Fay's phone. Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof.
The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is...
Let me check this before I,
And
we're going. Let's go. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, I'm not doing it again. Yeah, I haven't called in a while. Hold on, something. What is it this time? It's a clock. It's a saturated reflector. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Blah, 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 blah. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May?
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
Hey, that's our word. You can't use that.
It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
Yes. Usually that is considered wiretapping to be the bad. Yes, bad. No, not good. My girl voice is not good. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. I know she didn't commit the murder, because, you know, obviously that would be impossible. But why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant?
God, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Yeah, I know it's her boss that did, but like, while this court does not condone the defensive tone of voice, he has a point. Hey, Judge, come on! Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone? Huh. I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Sugi no omae wa, I'd like to see her pull that off, toyu. Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who thought that. And of course, I can, and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay. So the killing happened around 9 o'clock, right?
Read out she will be executed. It took a while to write it. Yeah, probably.
Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold.
I know. Yeah, I'm aware.
If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Her hand position looks annoying. I agree. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Yeah, I see where that's a problem. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. They can't keep getting away with this. There's no way I can win it. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something.
Call the bellboy, possibly. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
Objection! I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. I don't think that's how trials work. But why not? Sure. What should I do? We're gonna accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for... well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Wait, what voice did I give this guy? Well, he's a bellboy, so... Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. I look at like a back rooms. Yeah, fair enough.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado...
I like how they made a joke about how they didn't even give him a new sprite for this. That's just funny to me.
The witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. Oh, so I gave him a British accent? Oh, well, gave that to Edgeworth, so, it's gonna be a New York accent for this guy. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Oh, the Scottish one? Oh, sure I can do that. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Alright. I'm ready. I hope. And this is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, Maya will be finished. I am the head bellboy in the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Wait. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser, sir. What accent am I even doing at this point? Embrasser, is that French for embrace?
It's French for a kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
It sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her.
And delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Let me see. What? Maybe this, but... Okay, let's try this. Precisely 9 o'clock then?
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, Tahee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir.
Night, Arrowhead. I'll see you next YouTube video. See you, Toxic Old Skull. Get some sleep. Get some rest. You've earned it. Probably.
Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time?
It's no good. There's nothing in there. Is that it?
Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy's absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
Can't let this happen. Can I?
Protest.
Wait! Please wait!
Yes? Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor,
Blah, 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 blah.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. No, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, he'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? I guess check-in would be a fairly obvious one. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May.
Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was beautiful, a beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was really it was a disappointment, really.
I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I had a little chance with her lover there.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing that you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who...
Huh?
He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Ooh, Edgeworth. Oh, that's scummy, but I respect it.
You fool!
I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was
the man who checked in with Miss May.
Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 1. You actually watched the anime? Oh yeah, the anime was pretty good, but like, I don't know. I still prefer the games just because like, I feel like the pacing is a little better in the sense that like, in the games you're always like finding stuff, you're finding the clues, you're going through it yourself. The anime, you're not really seeing Phoenix's inner thoughts most of the time, so like, I don't know. I just think the game works a little bit better. In that regard. Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Yeah, I like Maya. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and his trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis...
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony, it was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. I am Lawyer Head. Gonna save. Gonna pull a little saving move. I always keep 3 saves for games like this. Just cause, you know, safety. Alright. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not! You stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May!
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Yeah. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then,
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Ano otoko. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
You need a Chinese accent for the female May? I don't know, my Chinese accent's not very good. Granted, none of my accents are good, but, you know. That one specifically is... I don't know, I'm not really proud of that one. Not that it sounds like overly stereotypical or anything, it just doesn't really sound Chinese. I don't know.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, huh? Creep.
One moment. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Just my headphones. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry?
Well, it all started when I was young. My father was not a nice man.
Yeah. I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer!
Bottom? Can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Okay, so in other words, somebody got to talk. Let me see. Let's try moving around a bit. Let's go to Grossberg. Ooh, the painting's gone. What could that mean, huh? Huh, looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. What's this? Old photos. And there are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. A photo lies in the desk. Maybe you should switch it with the one I took? Sure, why not? I think I'll swap them. The painting's gone. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of... sunflowers? I think? Was it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. I thought it was a cowboy. Wait, no, not examine. Move to...
You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That is a fucking killer burn right there. I'm gonna use that at some point.
That does it.
That does it. This case is done, I'm shaving my head. Fucking bald Phoenix. Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you.
Where did you... Aha! A reaction! This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, no, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof it was him? Huh? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
So close. Let's see. What could I give as proof? Let's go somewhere else. How about Faye & Co? What's here? September 7th, Faye & Co. Law Offices. Ba-na-na-na. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe is nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. I can look out the window, I guess. Or not. Roseburg, maybe? Alright, how do I prove this is who it is? There's gotta be something. Other than this. Let's try talking to her again. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he?
I'm not telling.
Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him.
Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops?
No.
See?
Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. What else could I use? Oh yeah, go here. Man, that was obvious. I don't know why I didn't do that. 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Did I start an hour ago? Yeah. Hey, Dreeth, welcome to the stream.
Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, no, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say.
Can they? Huh? A rep?
Yes, Our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you're an honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Talk? Oh, wait. Yeah. Fucking, I am stupid. Started at 6, that's why I've been late. Yeah, I've been trying that for the last week to give people more time to, or like giving people an earlier time to come get me, or see me, or whatever. Come get their daily dose of Arrowhead. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. No, the fuck you're not. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. I know how it is. Don't worry, bellboy. I gotcha. I understand your predicament. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write in the feet of it, swearing that that's him? And a feet of it? This guy's way too excited about this. Have him write it. Oh, well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write in the feet of it, sir. From henceforth, I'll be known as the bellboy who swore the feet of it. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's a feet of it, added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Got a lot of things in the court record. I'm gonna move over to the detention center. I'm gonna present her with the affidavit. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything you saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Let's, push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though we should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corps. Red, white, and blue, yeah. That's the joke. Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White. At last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. I need to get more water. I'll be back in one moment. Ah, my leg bones. They're made of leg bones. Ah. Alrighty then, Blue Corps. Oh, he's got the painting of the cowboy.
September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporated. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking you the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid that I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. Bro, what? What a fruitcake! No, Felix, you can't call people fruitcakes anymore. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corps, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. She was a horse? What a shock it was to hear what she had done. Also, want to clarify for the record, I said horse, not the other word. Horse, because a horse secretariat. That's the joke. And what she has done, you mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to such mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. It's by me, Red White Barley. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember seeing you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, please... If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good point, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. You should play... I'd say go for trios. Duos tend to be kind of dodgy in my experience, just because there are, like, so many teams. Trios are kind of fun for me, I think. Because then even if you mess up, there's still, you know... Or even if one of your partners messes up, there's at least one other person there to, help out, you know? I have fun like that. Sell... information? In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. It's funny how... Today, this would actually be a legitimate business that just data mines people. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. I seem to remember him actually having blue on his clothes a bit more in the original game, but I guess in the updated sprites it was changed to purple? Or maybe it was always purple, I don't know. Fantabulistic, is it not? What's with the painting? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? And that big painting on the wall over there. Say, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. Yes, you are Mr. Wrong. No, I'm... Whatever. It appears that you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again. Who are you? Loba? Yeah, Loba is pretty OP. I don't really use her because I don't have her unlocked yet, but you know... Or wait, do I? Probably not. I don't really use Loba, but you know, she is quite good at what she does. I ask again. Who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney Grody burger. What? Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's... Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! I'm gonna give this guy the Nixon voice. I forgot what his voice was. Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Let's just go straight to Mr. White. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something's been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. Oh, Nixon. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp's. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed? I suppose I should have guessed you would. It's a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. And I know what it is. I could have gone with your lovers because that would have been funny, but he's blackmailing him. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Wright is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those...
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wright would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Well, if it's filed by last name, then it would be T to Z, right? T-U... I know, W! White! Huh? The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Audit planned, yeah. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is... Mia. Oh. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower. La-di-da, money making, I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Screwdriver's still stuck in the drawer. I'd better not touch it. No telling what the bellboy would do to me. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fay & Co. law offices, of course. Still scene painting. Oh wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those hanging on the wall. Let's see. No. The sky's blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently this is the Let's go with A to I. This is my I. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. No, that's me and Maya's mother. Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. Leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Let's try J to S, why not? Ooh, S, nothing much in here. Although I'm flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She's a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. He's writing on most of these in pencil. What? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. No. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. It seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White. See this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. And one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide case. Blah 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 blah. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office, hello.
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second. Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping your phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Everyone in game said, oh, that does suck. I'll just keep trying. Eventually the wheel will spin in your favor, most likely. It has to happen eventually. Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. You won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
White, is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude? I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed and but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting... Detective Gumshoe reporting in, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts!
Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. My friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. I imagine that Gumshoe is one of the only people he doesn't have any dirt on, just because Gumshoe is just so, like, innocent. you know. Ah, water. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. December 8th, 3:37 p.m. Sentence Center, Visitor's Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Wright! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Okay, then why is she still in the detention center? Now I'm afraid we switched places.
What? You mean you?
I explained what had happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... Well, you could cheer for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader?
Huh? Yeah, like that.
Alright, leave it to me.
Huh?
I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms.
Oh, wait.
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on the initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day. Most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. All right, let's wrap this up. Then lobby number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah, Phoenix, look!
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. Oh, it wasn't him. Oh, never mind. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How could you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix.
Well, court will be starting soon.
But wait. The defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. Courtroom number 1, let's go! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant of the crime. A witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides... At the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Ah, great. Needs to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Stand? Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world? Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer, because I'm about to ram this podium up your ass!
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. It was quite perusifying. I was quietly perusifying. That's reading to you. Some papers by the window. Then I heard a lot. Then blah 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 blah. What the fuck is this guy saying? Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Witness's account. Oh, okay, yeah. Checks out. I don't know what a bedlam is. I feel like this is the weird one. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course! Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you would change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Present probably with this. I fucked up. They aren't, are they? Aw, damn it, I picked the wrong one. First time I lost health in this game. You sure about that? I thought I was supposed to... Okay, so yeah.
Phoenix, something about that strike you was a little odd.
Let's see, Oh! Oh, now I see it. I picked the wrong evidence. Present! Da-da-da-da. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. Well, that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Yeah. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are correct. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Huh. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that will explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer! What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Oh, you were second. Oh, that... hey, you were close, though. Next time you got it. Or maybe the time after that. But you've gotten close. You know you can go the rest of the way. I believe in you, Dreeth. Miss May's testimony was correct. As was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. I already know I'm gonna counter this one. This man is gonna fucking die. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. You've been using Octane? Octane is good. Octane is pretty good, because you know that the whole point of the game is movement, and Octane moves a lot. So yeah, Octane is pretty great. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Or... Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. The balls! Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect?
I will refrain from using that phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah, we want justice, don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, right? White, fuck, damn it. I'm right. Not him. Mr. White? Oh. Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. And the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow, thwop. Thwop indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. The other window, when I heard that thing fall. When I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Attacked her, but she dodged, turned and ran for the door. Alright. What do I have that can counter this? Ran to the right. That actually does... Let's press him on this. Now before, you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. Thwap? Doesn't sound like a... Oh, yes, yeah, man of peace. Yeah, I know. Let's see, what can I press him on here? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Broken beyond all recognition. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Oof. It did the Roblox noise. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There is a big problemo. I mean problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Yeah. Oh, I got this fucker now. Take that! Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia, yeah. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Edgeworth. That's far enough, Phoenix, Wright? What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. God damn it, Edgeworth. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Yeah, I got him! Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Mr. Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He is determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theories revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That's when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Correct. That is right. No, I am right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Let's see. What can I present here? Of course, I've done so to place the wiretap. Oh. Saw this glass lights in. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well. I don't know if I can buff something out of him. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Yeah, okay. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. Something for me to press him on. Oh well. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fay & Co. law offices. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This is no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Huh? Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. You got sunburned. Oh, that sucks. I hate when that happens. But hey, at least you get to, like, peel your skin like one of those hard-boiled eggs. That's always fun. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Eh? Ah, you're finally awake. Trying to cross the border, huh? Got you! Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya?
Didn't you know that Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers.
So, Maya's channeling you, Mia?
That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia.
Pseudo-servants in a nutshell. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item... glass light stand! Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said that he saw the stand He said that he saw the stand the week before the murder. But, wait, wrong guy. He said that he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Nice. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor. There is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. Narrator, it was not. It was not the last time you would ask him. Well, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say... let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay. Here it is, boys! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Wahaha! You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? No, my eyesight is bad. Oh, well, I'll do it. Well, a glass light stand. The date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. It was an enemy stand. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Oh, Edgeworth, what you got? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. You bet it is, Phoenix. You bet it is. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. Aren't supposed to say overruled? What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No. There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. It was, basically the guy with the purple hair that killed Mia. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. God. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? Oh, receipt from Mia. Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I'd like to read to the court. Take that. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be revealed. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with Thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Now my wrists are made of wrist. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you know how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Oh, baby. That's how it's done. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief,
Not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! 9th, 9 at 2 p.m., Fayenkala offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kinda worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. That's a lot of words to say, take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. I love this little pairing right here, by the way. They have a very fun little set of interactions. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. Yeah, boy. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Oh, I love this. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Oh, you were a kill leader. That's cool. It's always fun when that happens, but it's also always kind of a weird feeling because then you know you're like the best in the match. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Oh, okay. Wait up. And that's the end of that trial, everyone. Next week I'll probably start the third one. Turnabout Samurai. Yep. Alrighty then. Once the achievement thing clears, I'll yeah, let's save. Alrighty then. Alright, yeah, we'll let this play out for a moment. Preview for the next trial. The moon, no, it is you who should gaze up on the moon. It will be the last moon you will ever see. See you, Dreef. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Garah! The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One is fallen. But who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Well, that kind of gives it away, doesn't it? October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been fun. I guess we'll see that next time too. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Arrowhead. I stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST. Wait, yeah, that is correct. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Super Mario Galaxy at, you know, like I said, 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST. I hope to see you all there.
I hope you had a good time in this stream. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Goodbye for now.